So today, we're all buzzing about Halloween. We're only a couple days away. And, you know, it's not all fun and games. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the number of people between the ages of 5 and 14 who are killed while out walking is 4 times higher on Halloween than any other night of the year. Now, we don't say that to scare you. We just say it because it's true, it happens, and we want to make sure that your family stays safe.
That's right.
So what do you do to keep your children safe? What do you do?
Have less kids.
One was enough.
Possibility.
Okay. We have a lot of these little stick-on reflectors, almost like bike reflectors,
Right.
but they're stickers, and you can stick them all over the kids' outfits,
those are
and
really
then
good.
they glow in the dark, and that helps.
Exactly.
We also have a daddy with a flashlight, and that's been his costume the entire time, and he's gotten away with it.
What about this year? Come on, change things up.
Yeah.
Make him go in a costume.
He'll be a daddy with 2 flashlights.
There you go. There you go.
Just keeping everybody safe.
One of the things I do in the neighborhood is I tend to be, since I have such a loud voice.
You do?
Yeah, I do. And I will yell at children who are running and not watching for cars. So I, kind of watch out for other people's kids too.
That's great. Good advice. Well, a lot of you are telling us what you do on our Smart Family 15 Facebook page. And Miriam Quintero says, I always go with my kids. I never let them go alone on Halloween. Jen B says, we're vulnerable to death every moment of every day. I think it's a little extreme to not partake in something because someone they knew died. Sean Anderson says our town closes down a few blocks of the main street and everybody goes there. Businesses hand out candy and there's no traffic, so it's great. Well, tell us what you think. Facebook.com/SmartFamily15. And on Twitter, you can find us at SmartFamily15 as well. We're reading your comments on the air right now, so log in and let's chat. Daphne?
Thanks, Connie. Some great comments, some great suggestions. So while we're on that subject of keeping your kids safe, Linda Gorman, who is with the AAA of Arizona, is here joining us with how to keep your kids safe. So you're going to give us some tips on how we can keep our kids safe and do's and don'ts when it comes to your kids' Halloween costumes. And I noticed that we have some kids here who are going to help us out. This is Noah, right, Noah? Yeah, yes. And this is Cassie, right? Thank you for joining us. So, Linda, tell us a little bit about how we can, keep our kids safe.
Right. Well, Halloween's obviously a very fun night, and kids love to go out and trick-or-treat. And so this isn't to put a damper on it, but people, a lot of times, they have so much fun planned that they forget about safety tips. So there are a couple things to keep in mind when you're getting ready to take your kids out. Number one is when you select the costume. Make sure you select something that's very easy to see.
So we have do's and don'ts right here.
Right. So Noah right here.
Let's see if we can get Noah
See, he's,
right over here.
he's
Sorry,
all
Noah.
in,
I know you can't see.
He's all in black. So if he were to turn around, Noah, can you turn around? And he's walking down the street, you can't see him at all. Nothing. He would completely blend into the darkness. But this is his actual costume. So what we're going to do to make it safer is we have what here is a glue stick that he can wear around his neck. There's also, I heard Connie talk about in the opening, reflective tape. We can put this on the back so that he can be seen from the side, from the back.
Good idea.
And then also, if we wanted to make it even more safe, we could do something that wasn't a mask, and we could do a paint.
Well, yeah, because Noah, can you even see in that mask? No. Oh,
Can you breathe?
You're in character too. I can see that because he's not saying anything.
Very scary, yeah.
But yeah, I can't even see your eyes. So yeah, can you see this? Nope, nothing. So, yeah.
So that would be something that would make him a little more safe.
Okay.
Cassie here is what we would call a do. So you could see her costume is very, very bright. Even the stitching right here you could probably see in the dark.
Yeah.
And she doesn't have any mask on, so
she can see crystal clear. And look at that face. Look at those dimples. I love it. Actually, this costume looks like it fits you well, especially with the dimples. I love it.
And very easy to be seen. So now, even though she could still be seen, we would still want to make sure that she had a flashlight.
Okay.
So when she goes out. So in addition to the costumes, you want to talk to your kids about safety precautions. So kids are so excited about getting candy, they forget that there are cars on the road.
Oh, yes.
So look for cars, teach them about, crossing at crosswalks. And it's always a good idea to go with kids, especially if they're under 12. And if you're driving, pretty much all weekend, there are going to be parties starting tonight.
Right.
Know that wherever you're out, there might be kids around in those residential areas.
So drivers maybe avoid highly populated residential areas where you know there are going to be kids on Halloween night.
Right, and go slower than the posted speed limits and slower than you normally would.
That's
Always anticipate kids will be darting in and out of in between vehicles.
Wow. So some pretty good advice. So also one other thing when it comes to trick or treating, we have review safety precautions. So basically sit down with your kids and talk about it.
Right. Talk about it before you get out of the house. Do it before they're even in costume. Once kids get in costume, they're too excited. So do it before they even get in costume so that they know the rules of the road. Also plan the trick-or-treat routes and make sure to bring a flashlight and make sure this flashlight has batteries that'll last throughout the night.
Exactly. Great advice, Linda. Thanks for stopping in. And thank you guys for coming in too. Be safe out there, and we're going to have to fix that mask so you can see. Okay. So there we go. So if you guys want more information on keeping your kids safe, you can always go to our website at abc15.com and click on the Lifestyle tab, where right there you will see the Smart Family section, and we'll have that article posted after the show.